Hello Pokemon fans, I got another video. This time it's the same thing like usual, 6v6 single battle online with Bungo. Looking at his lineup, it's a pretty tough lineup I think for my team, but I think I can pull it off. So let's get this going. So he begins with Greninja, and I lead off with Gastrodon. So here I was not expecting the Grass Knot, so I was very surprised that it lived. I used Toxic just to see if he would get scared or what would happen, so here I'm forced to switch. So here I switch with Miltank. He took about 45% of my health, but I know I can gain more health with milk drink and everything, so he'd end up losing if he stayed in with Toxic. So here he brings in his Garchomp. So I decide to milk drink and I get back to full health. He uses Iron Head. I'm assuming he tried to flinch. So it doesn't take too much health, and I see that he's Life Orbed also. So here I'm just going to start spamming a Seismic Toss, but unfortunately he's got the rough skin. But with leftovers it'll kind of negate that damage. So I'm still sitting pretty well. He uses Earthquake, and Miltank unfortunately gets a crit on him, and that's going to end up biting me in the future. Because I really needed Miltank later on in the match. So here I send out Jellicent, and I was going to use Will-O-Wisp to cut its attack, but unfortunately he also one-shots my Jellicent. And this Garchomp's just running wild now, and at this point I don't know who else to send out. I sent Pikachu because I really didn't have anything else. So unfortunately Pikachu did not do anything, just like Jellicent. So here the Garchomp is confused from the outrage. And here I think I use, I bring in Dewgong, and I wanted to use Ice Beam, I believe. And he switches out and brings in his Magnezone. So with Icy Wind, excuse me. With Icy Wind, it lowers their speed one stage. So I decided to pull him out because I figured he was going to use T-Bolt. So I bring in Gastrodon. So it's essentially a free switch-in. So luckily with the speed drop, I'm able to outspeed him and I'm able to recover. So I'm able to recover, and I believe I do have Earth Power on this Gastrodon, but I think I recover again. So he sees that was a crit and it didn't really do that much damage. So I believe in this turn he switches out. So I recover, and I believe I get back to full health at this point. So he brings in his Dragonite, and he Dragon Dances right now to bring his attack and speed 1 level. But I'm not having any of that, so I just Ice Beam him. So with the Dragonite, him having the multi-scale ability really helps him, and he's able to land an attack. But luckily he didn't kill me, and I used another Ice Beam, and then it's enough to kill him, so I got lucky there. So Gastrodon's not sitting very well, and he brings in his Greninja. So I'm fearing the Grass Knot again, and decide to switch out, and I bring in my Goodra. And unfortunately, this Goodra is not a Sap Sipper ability. It's a hydration one. But with any Goodra, they have lots of special defense, so the Goodra is able to take it. And I can let the Greninja just stall out with toxic damage. Unfortunately, he does have Ice Beam. It doesn't kill me, which is great, but he freezes me, so that's really unfortunate. And I decide here, I think it's a better idea to switch out and put in Dewgong, because Dewgong, I figured, can take Ice Beam. So Dewgong takes the Ice Beam really well. It doesn't really do anything, and I'm back to full health after the turn, or close to it. And Greninja's already at under half health. I think he thought I was gonna change Pokemon because he knows that I know that he's got the Grass Knot, but that's what I assumed. So here I just Icy Wind him to drop his speed some more. And I think here he dies due to Toxic. Yep. So I only have 3 Pokemon right now. And he brings in this Lucario. So unfortunately, I don't really have anything that can take anything from Lucario, because Lucario is a really fast Pokemon compared to what I have out in the field. So unfortunately, Gastrodon doesn't have the health, and I get a crit, but the crit, yeah, it definitely didn't matter. So unfortunately, my Gastrodon put up a great fight, but it wasn't able to take it. So I bring in the Dewgong again, and since it's part ice, he does not like fighting moves at all. So unfortunately, he's dead as well. And then I'm forced to bring in my Goodra, who's frozen, but it's not able to unfreeze, and it's still too slow. And with the Ice Punch, it's enough to put that dragon on ice. JK. Anyways, so unfortunately, I didn't do very well in that match, but I think the crit on the Garchomp when he KO'd my Miltank, it didn't really help anything, and it was mostly that. I think that was really the turning point, because Miltank is a very physically defensive Pokemon and should have been able to take just about anything that Garchomp and Lucario could have given him. Maybe not so much the close combat, but I'm pretty sure I would have outsped him, though, I would think. But I don't know. But anyways, loss is a loss, but it is what it is. So hopefully the next battle I'll win. I hope you guys keep watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Later.